how do you read this? F of x. Okay, well, I just want to make sure we have that because we have to use that notation for today's lesson. We are doing function operations. So we're going to look at adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing functions. So we're going to start with function addition. So right here we have f plus g of x. Okay, this right here is the exact same as if we have f of x plus g of x. So I want us all to write in f of x plus g of x. Okay, right there under function addition, that is what I want you to write. These two things mean the same thing. Okay, it's just people tend to get this a little bit better. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go through these functions. So for each of these sections, we have 4 problems. So what we're going to do is we are given function f, function g, and function h. And we're going to follow through the operations for those functions. So we're going to start with number 1. So for number 1, it says f plus g of x. So I want us to set up f of x plus g of x. So in order for us to set this up, I want us to use parentheses. Okay, it is less important for addition to use parentheses, but for subtraction and multiplication, it's super important that we do. So I want us to just be in the habit of setting it up this way. What is function f of x? X minus 3. Plus, what is function g of x? Okay, so we first set up f of x plus g of x. And then we add those together. This is just like polynomial addition. Okay, we just have to combine like terms and put it in standard form. So when we add, is anything changing with this part? No. So we have x minus 3. Then a positive and a positive is a positive. A positive and a positive is a positive. But a positive and a negative is a negative. Okay, so now we are good to combine like terms and write this in standard form. What term needs to go first? X squared. Okay, now what terms need to go next?
3x.
So what is x plus 3x? 4x. Okay, then what needs to go after that? Negative 3 minus 7, which is negative 10. So that right there is our answer for f of x plus g of x. And that is all we are doing for this addition section, okay? Is this new? No, we have done it before, okay? The only thing that's different is that we have to manually set it up. It's not given to us in the addition format. We have to set it up. So for number 2, okay, we have f of h, or f plus h of x. So we have f of x plus h of x. So what is function f? X minus 3. Girls, stop, okay. Okay, what is function plus, what is function h?
Negative 5x plus 2.
All right, so we're just going to bring this part down. And then a positive and a negative is a negative. A positive and a positive is. So now we're going to combine our like terms. What terms do I need to look at first? Girls, we don't need our computers today. Close them. What is x minus 5x?
4x.
Negative 4x. Okay, then we have negative 3 plus 2. What is that? Negative 1. So that right there is what our f plus h of x is equal to. Did y'all get certified? Good job. We're on 10.4, okay? All right. I want y'all to do number 3 on your own. Okay, go ahead and do number 3. Why are you crunching so loud back there? Do not throw food at people, please. Because if I walk back there and I see any cheese balls on the floor or on the desks, we're going to have problems. All right. So, what is the answer to number 3? Yep. It is x squared minus 2x minus 5. Okay. We can also have questions like number 4 where it says h plus h of x. That just means we're saying h of x plus h of x. Okay. What is h of x? Negative 5x plus 2 plus negative 5x plus 2. So we have negative 5x plus 2. A positive and a negative makes a? So we have negative 5x. A positive and a positive is? So we combine our like terms, which are? What is negative 5x minus 5x? Negative 10x. 2 plus 2? So that is our answer. Okay, that is function addition. Okay, we are now going to look at function subtraction. Okay, function subtraction, same thing, except now we're subtracting. We have f minus g of x. That is the same thing as saying f of x minus g of x. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these new functions it gives us. Again, it gives us function f, function g, and function h. And we're going to use those and solve these questions. Okay, so for number 5, we're going to set up f of x.
Miss Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Trinity Court dismissal?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
So we are going to set up f of x minus g of x here. And I will see you Monday, Trinity. Have a good rest of your weekend. Not rest of your weekend. Have a good weekend. My goodness. Okay, what is function f of x? What is function f of x? X plus 5. Okay, minus, what is function g of x? All right, so when we subtract, parentheses are even more important. Okay, so when we subtract, they're even more important. Okay, because we have to make sure our signs aren't mistaken. Okay, so we have x plus 5. A negative and a positive is a negative, but a negative and a negative is a, and a negative and a positive is a negative. So now we combine like terms and put it in standard form. What needs to go first to put that in standard form? Or, yep. Then we're going to combine our x and 2x to get 3x. What about 5 minus 3? 2. So our answer is negative x squared plus 3x plus 2. Then we're going to do the same thing with g minus h of x. So for this one, we're going to set up g of x minus h of x. All right, for g of x, what is function g of x? Yep, x squared. Girls.
2x plus 3.
Okay, then we're subtracting h of x. What is function h of x? All right, so we have x squared minus 2x plus 3. A negative and a negative is a? A negative and a negative is a positive. What term needs to go first? The x squared. Then we need to combine which like terms? What is negative 2x plus 4x? Negative 2x plus 4x. 2x. Okay. 3 plus 5 is? Or 3 plus 2 is? 5. Okay. That right there is our answer for number 6. I want y'all to go ahead and do 7 and 8 for me, please. All right, what did y'all get for the answer for number 7? 5x plus 7 is correct. All right, what about for number 8? That is correct. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and look at function multiplication, okay? So for function multiplication, it is still the same thing. We are just now multiplying instead of adding or subtracting, right? So it says f times g of x. We're going to rewrite that as f of x times g of x. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take these functions. Again, it gives us f, g, and h. And we are going to use that to multiply these functions. So for number 9, we have function f of x times function h of x. What is function f of x?
2x times 1.
What is function h of x?
Negative 3x minus 4.
Now, do y'all remember how to multiply when we have two binomials? What do I do? I got to distribute, but what do I need to do first? 2x times what first? Yep, 2x times negative 3x gives us negative 6x squared. Okay. What about 2x times negative 4?
8x.
Negative 8x. Negative 1 times negative 3x. Negative 1 times negative 4.
4.
Now, we combine any like terms we have. So what do we need to do to write this in standard form?
Add 8.
Mm-hmm. So which term needs to go first?
It's negative 6x squared.
Then what is negative 8x plus 3x?
5x.
Negative 5x plus 4. And that is our answer. Now we're going to look at number 10. Okay, for number 10, we're going to do f of x times g of x. What is function f of x?
2x minus 1.
Times, what is function g of x?
X.
Or
Negative x squared plus 4 minus 1.
plus 4x minus 1. Okay, make sure we're being careful when we copy that. Okay, whenever we did this test, that was one of our mistakes. We just miscopied stuff in between steps. Okay, the other mistake we made was sign errors. Okay, so let's watch those. From here, what do I need to distribute first? 2x times negative x squared is negative 2x cubed. What about 2x times 4x? 8x squared. 2x times negative 1. Negative 1 times negative x squared. Positive 1x squared or just positive x squared. Negative 1 times positive 4x. Negative 1 times negative 1. Positive 1. Now we're good to write our answer. What goes first?
Negative 2x cubed.
Okay. Then we combine like terms. What do I need to combine first?
8x squared.
What is 8x squared plus x squared?
9x squared.
Then we need to combine our x terms. So what is negative 2x minus 4x? Or is it squared or just x? Yep, just x. And then it's plus 1. We only change exponents when we're multiplying. And that is our answer. And I want y'all to do 11 and 12 for me. What is Santa doing over there? That was a like, I don't know what kind of laugh was that. You can't say mean things and then just take them back without consequences. Oh, you took back the apology. Oh.
Because she recognized that it was me, and instead of saying yes, of course you would say
All right, what did y'all get for the answer for number 11? What did y'all get for the answer of number 11? That is exactly right. All right, what about for number 12?
9x squared plus 16.
We should have something in between the 9x squared and 16. 24x. Okay, because when we distribute this here, we have negative and a negative, which makes it positive, and a negative, which makes it positive. So we have 12x plus 12x, which gives us 24x is our middle term. All right, now, are y'all ready for the hardest section we're going to do today? Okay, that is the division section. This one's really hard, okay? So I want y'all to pay really close attention, okay? So with these, we can write it either, you will see this written either way, as f divided by g of x or f divided by g of x. They mean the same thing, it's just different ways to write it. Okay, what they both mean though are f of x divided by g of x. Okay, that is what both of them mean. Both of the setup is like that. So now we're going to go ahead and start with number 13. So we have f divided by h of x. So what that wants us to do is f of x divided by h of x. What is f of x in this section?
2x
X plus 2 divided by, what is our h of x?
negative 2x plus 5.
Okay, we're done.
Was it?
That was so hard. I didn't even do it. Sarcastic, bro.
No way.
That is really it. Okay, so the only way you can fully simplify polynomial division like that is by factoring and canceling things that are in common. Neither of those things factor and simplify. And that is not something we have to do in Algebra 1 anyway. Okay? And so most of, like all of ours like this, that's what they're going to do. Okay? Because we can't factor these and simplify them. And that's not something we have to do in Algebra 1 anyway. It is something you'll do a little bit in Algebra 2, but it is really not bad. You just factor and cancel. Okay, but for 14, we have g divided by h of x. So we have g of x divided by h of x. What is function g of x? G of x. X squared plus 3x minus 3. Divided by what is h of x? Okay, now we're done again.
That was so difficult.
So I want y'all to do 15 and 16 for me real quick. All right, so your answers for those two are as follows. Okay, so we are done for today. Okay, what we are going to do Monday, okay, Monday is we're going to practice all of our function operations. Okay, then for the rest of the week, we're going to talk about the only new concept in this unit, which is 10.5. Okay, we're going to spend the rest of next week doing that. Then the next week we'll review and take our test. Okay, that is our plan. If you haven't done your 10.1 and 10.2 2 and 3 assignment, the blue page and the green page, now is a great time to get those done and turn them in because you have plenty of time to work on them.